it's me, Ro. I'm here with our very first monthly Strong Prison Wives and Families membership video. Yay! For those of you that this is your first video that you're watching of mine, you are in for a treat. I'm a little bit crazy and a little bit quirky, this is me. Take me or leave me. I say uncut, uncuffed. Sometimes I like to joke around. And we have a lot of fun together in these videos. So, anybody else that's seen these videos before, you guys know what you're in for. In addition to the videos that I do in the premium section under the video page on strongprisonwives.com, I will also be doing a video to the whole entire membership once a month. Now, before I get started, just a note. I want to make sure that you guys know that I do not invade your privacy. First of all, I don't share your email with anybody ever. So know for sure that your email address is safe. The reason that we're emailing you is because, first of all, just to keep everyone engaged and to get these videos out, because videos that are posted on the site, go to the videos page, which is paid. And I think once a month, everyone deserves a little taste of me. And if I post them on the blog, then they usually get lost and nobody sees them. And honestly, it's a waste because you guys don't get to see them. So if you don't like the videos, I first ask of you not to delete us and spam us, because I'll tell you why. Because I promise you that I will not email you more than once a month unless I have some huge announcement that needs to be told to the entire membership. So if you do spam us and send my videos to your spam box or unsubscribe to the newsletter, then you might miss something really, really, really important. But know that I will not share your email address, and you won't get it unless it's super duper important, I'm tongue-tied, then I will not email you more than once a month. But if you just can't stand to see an email from me or this beautiful face in your inbox more than once a month, then go ahead and hit unsubscribe. Otherwise, if you don't feel like watching the video, just delete it. No harm, no foul. So with that said, let's get started. We have a lot to cover today because I want to share some news with you. I want to start off with a question of the month because I think it's the best way for me to help you is to answer your questions. So this one came to us from an anonymous user on Facebook, and she says, "Hi, anyone else feel almost guilty about their man being locked up? The day he committed the crime he is charged with, we had a huge fight. In my heart, I know I didn't make the choice for him, but I almost feel like if I had just kept my mouth shut and not argued with him, that he would have been home and not in jail right now. It's only been 2 weeks, but I'm really struggling emotionally." Oh, honey, I'm sorry. We all know what you're going through. I'm really not very good at this. He's my everything and my support. Just lost my mom too. Oof. Just feeling really down and confused by all of this. And my response is, that's such a great question, and the feeling is so normal. My husband and I weren't in touch at the time when he was incarcerated and taken away from, all of his family and his close friends. We had lost touch at that point. So I don't have exact experience with that. But I do encourage you, and I encouraged her at the time when I answered the question in writing, to go on the website, strongprisonwives.com, and meet other women who have been through it, because honestly, that's why it's there, and that's why it was developed, is so you don't feel like you're alone, and you do feel like that other people understand. Thousands of other women are on there who have been through this exact same experience and have felt that guilt and have felt the feeling of him being ripped away from her, and she can walk and guide you through and hold your hand and help you through it, because every single one of us started somewhere. It's hard for me to comment on if he went out and did that because or what the situation was, because I don't know the exact charges of the case. But what I'm going to say is my gut's telling me that he didn't just go out and start a criminal spree because of your fight that night. So whether you had a fight or not that night, eventually it was bound to happen for him to get caught. So you need to eliminate that guilt from yourself. However, if he did go out and commit some stupid crime because you guys got into a fight that day, then maybe this is what he needs right now. And I'm sorry, that's not me being callous to your emotions, but he might need this experience to learn that you can't just go and lash out in anger and act really rationally and do something criminal because somebody pissed you off, frankly, for lack of a better term. So again, my gut's telling me that's not the case, and unfortunately he was probably doing something before, and that's the night that he just got caught and you're feeling guilt for it. But just do some soul searching and think about that one. Honestly, I don't think you have any reason to feel guilty on this one, even though I know that if I were in your shoes, I would feel the same way. Now, just remember that guilt is one of the #1 causes of disease. It does nothing but eat away at you physically, namely cancer. So we have to make sure that we can safely get you over this guilt. My advice would be to talk to him about it. Tell him exactly how you're feeling. Tell him that you feel the guilt for that night and the fight and everything. And I think that he will be understanding and he'll be able to talk you through it and let you know that you have nothing to feel guilty for. I'm sure he's in there feeling the exact same way. So because he's your go-to person and your confidant and your best friend and the person that was always by your side, he's the person that's going to be able to help you get over this. So like I always say to everybody, all of my members, in almost every video, a main theme is communication. Open, honest, drawn out communication. You cannot over communicate in a relationship, especially a prison relationship, because there's just so much restriction and so much going on in our heads because of the distance that you really need to communicate with him through this one now. If for some reason he turns it around on you and is trying to guilt you and make you feel remorse and holding this over your head and dangling it over your head, then I think it's time to reevaluate the situation and to step aside and do some soul searching, because at the end of the day, he's the one that obviously committed a crime and he's the one that's there for a reason that he did. It has nothing to do with you or your fight. Even if your fight, let's just say, and I can almost guarantee wasn't the reason, but let's just say it was the reason that he went out and did something criminal, then he still did it. It wasn't you. You didn't hold his hand. You didn't force him to do it. So he needs to work through that. Remember, everything does happen for a reason. And I know when you're hurting, you do not want to hear that. That's the last thing you want to hear. At least it's the last thing I want to hear when I'm hurting. I know it's the case. Sometimes I just need to wallow and have some self-pity. But do know that this will make you stronger. You will make it through this. So I'm not just saying it to brush it off and to brush your feelings aside, but I'm saying that this might come out and make your relationship stronger. And for whatever reason that it needed to happen, it's happening now. So you can tell me to go F myself, but I really truly mean that in a way that's coming from support and love. But with that said, please go on the site and we are all here to help you if you need to vent, if you need to bitch, if you need to cry, if you need somebody to call on the phone. So many women have been there and are going through it at the same time as you, that we can all help pick each other up and carry each other through. And I'm so sorry. I should have said this first. I'm so sorry to hear about your mother. My deepest, truest sympathies go out to you. It's just coming from every angle for you right now. So please know that you're in my thoughts, that you're in my prayers, and that we are all here to love. And if anybody has any comments or any support or love that they can give to this anonymous person, then you could just leave a message. You can email back and I'll make sure she gets it, or you can leave a message on the website in your status or say for that member and I will point her to that. Moving on, we're going to go to our challenges. So first of all, I want to tell you that we have those challenges in there because they are to help you get through this. They're to help you get through your journey. They're to help you, keep you mentally strong, physically strong to be able to get through. So you can revisit any one of the challenges in the challenge section. That is, if you go to the site and you see that purple bar across the top and you'll see home and you'll see groups and yada yada. I don't have the site up, so I can't really tell you exactly what the tabs are, but one of them says forum. And if you click on that forum tab and you scroll down to challenges, within there, you will see a whole bunch of challenges that we've done through the past year, and we're going to be revisiting these. But again, you are welcome to do them at any time where you feel that speaks to you and you feel like you need that little boost. So again, monthly, we're going to revisit some old ones and we're going to add some new ones. But this month, I encourage you guys to take the Love You Challenge, Heart You Challenge. In a world where we are worrying that person, this person, money on his books, phone calls, writing letters and more, why don't we take more time for ourselves? This month's challenge is to take a minute, a day, an hour for you. How do you take the challenge? Comment and let us know how you loved yourself as much as we love you. So my advice is to take the challenge to work on doing something for you. I think that there's a theme going on this month. I think the seasons are changing and people are feeling the blues. And I've noticed a lot on the site, people have been commenting that they're just having some down weeks. Even this whole month has been kind of a downer for a lot of people. So I encourage you guys to take a minute and stop and do something for yourself, because a lot of times when we feel like that and that down, dried out feeling is because you gave and you gave and you gave and you forgot to just refill that tank. So go in there and do something for you. It's like that age-old theory where you have to put the oxygen mask on yourself on the airplane before you can turn to a child and help them. You have to breathe before you can help somebody else breathe. So make sure that you're doing something for you. Once you take the challenge, I would absolutely love it if you go in there and post a blog. You know, make it that you took the Love You Challenge, what you did, and how it made you feel, how you feel better or whatnot. I would love to see it. Get creative, have fun. I actually have, in that challenge section under the Love You Challenge, you could see how me and a couple other people took the challenge. So it's a lot of fun. These are so much fun, honestly. I take some time, have some fun with it. It could be anything from something free, you know, sit down, get up a little bit early and sit down with your favorite cup of tea, or a cup of coffee, or a magazine before the kids get up, or take a bubble bath at night, get a pedicure, whatever. Just do something for you. I guarantee and promise you will feel like $1,000,000 when you're done, and you'll feel recharged and ready to face the world again. Moving on, we have a new challenge because I didn't want to just give you something that we've done before. So this challenge is going to be called the Self-Esteem Challenge. I will post it in that same challenge section in its own little group and it'll be called the 30-Day Self-Esteem Challenge. And there's going to be something each day that you have to do. For example, day 1, a facial feature you like on yourself. Day 2, a physical feature that you like on yourself. Day 3, a habit that you have that you like. Day 22, what do you think others like about your personality? So there's all these things that you can comment on and grow and help your self-esteem, because a lot of us, you know, when we're giving and we're hiding from the world that we're in this relationship and, you know, the world has a stigma against us, then we start to feel inferior and we start to feel, it takes a toll on our self-esteem, bottom line. So this is set to help you. So here's what I encourage you guys to do. When we start this challenge, I want you to go in and either post every day just your answer to the question. It's probably the easiest to do it under the Self-Esteem Challenge thread. So I will create that and we will have a lot of fun doing this. And brag about yourself, guys. This is your turn. It's your time to tell the world how freaking amazing you are. So get in there and brag and tell us about all your features. And if you want to tell us 5 things that you love on your face, amen. That's 5 times the amazingness of you. Now we are going to do a health tip of the month. This was a request. So this is going to be a simple one. These are just simple things to get you a little bit healthier. And this one is going to be simply to drink more water. In America, 75% of all people are chronically dehydrated. 75%, that's crazy. You need water to complete every single function within your body. Every single cell in your body needs water to complete its function. That's crazy if you think about that. If you're dehydrated, then you're not working at optimal levels. Try that. That's a tongue twister. Optimal levels. Optimum levels. It's time to hydrate and flush out those toxins. Your mood will be better. You'll feel better. You'll look better, and your body will thank you. Be kind to yourself and turn up your water bottles. Here is your motivation of the month. Don't think that someone else is more blessed than you are. It's just that we're blessed in different ways. That's by Jai Ho. I don't know how to pronounce that. J-A-I is the first name, H-O. Stop comparing your life to everyone else. Not anyone on the outside, not anyone on the inside that has a shorter sentence than you, or an easier time than you, or a shorter drive to visit than you, or can visit more than you, or makes more money than you, or has better jobs or better looking kids, who knows, than you. You are given the walk that you can walk. You are given the struggles that you can face. Now we have to start flipping that and being grateful for what we do have versus seeing everything as a lack. You begin looking at your perceived limitations as blessings is when you're going to flip everything and start being able to live, here's the phrase again, an optimum life. Optimal life. The O word, whatever. So if a lifer's wife can do it, so can you. That was a joke, but in a serious way, just start thinking about it. Just have some tunnel vision. Don't think about other people. Don't compare yourself to other people, because the only thing you do when you compare yourself to others is make yourself feel inferior. Go back to that self-esteem challenge and realize that you are amazing, that your struggles aren't just struggles, that you're strong enough to get through them, and you were given them because you're strong enough to get through. If I see somebody's has a countdown and they have 5 days, I am so happy for them. They have a year, I'm so happy for them. I don't have a countdown, but I'm so happy and I celebrate for them and with them because it's deserved. So just remember, everybody has their own walk in life and everybody has their own struggle. And don't hate on anybody else because they maybe have something quote unquote better than you, because in their eyes they might have something 10,000 times worse than you. It's not a competition, it's not a race, it's about you having self-esteem and you just being positive in your own life, in your relationship. Did I babble enough on that? This is going to be the last thing. Member quote of the month. And this was sent to us by Brooke Lee on Instagram. She said, I give props to us girls that have boys behind bars and we still strive for another day, keeping our boys as close as we can. Not there with them physically, but emotionally and mentally, we give it all we can to comfort them. Call us crazy for the stuff we do for them, but that's just to show our love for our boys is unconditional. Those lonely and sleepless nights are all worth it. We have them back until we have them back in our arms. Now we are what you call a ride or die. Love that. So if you guys have any ideas for a quote, a motivation, a health tip, a challenge, a question you want to submit for our future videos, please be sure to email them to me at strongprisonwives@gmail.com. Just a couple things coming up in the future. We have a mentoring program that we're going to start within the next couple of months. Deshawn did a video about it as well. So look for that. Hopefully within the next month we will have that up, but no guarantees. We still currently have the Secret Sisters network going on that will continually run. So if you haven't yet signed up for that and you're interested, make sure that you get in touch with LaBella. She's heading it up on the group on the page. We also have our girls' night in parties once a month, so make sure that you check that out on the group page. We haven't yet decided on a date for May, but we usually do them on a Friday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the middle of the month. So we'll figure that out as soon as the admin for that group have coordinated schedules and set a date. Don't forget that we have the premium section, so for more videos like this with even more craziness and more in-depth topics, and not just read off questions and answers and just, you know, what I do, what I go through, my day-to-day life stuff, that is in the premium section. So in the purple bar across the top of the page, you can click there or just click videos and upgrade that membership. So we will see you guys next month. Of course, we'll see you on the site. Keep staying strong, keep loving strong, and lots of my love to you. See you guys next month. Bye. The Strong Prison Wives and Families community is a group of extremely positive, supportive, caring, and loving people dedicated to helping one another through this journey. Go to www.strongprisonwives.com, leave a comment, and join in on the conversation now. Also, check out our blog section where you can read daily thoughts from fellow wives and family members. Hop into the action by posting comments or your own blogs too. If you want even more support from all over the world, plus inspirational stories and insights from a lifer's wife who's been doing this a long time that I only share in my private video section, go sign up now. Again, this is Ro, co-founder of Strong Prison Wives and Families. Keep staying strong, keep loving strong, and sharing your support with our community. Lots and lots of my love to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the site.